Hi, this is Fern G. Carr. Welcome to Excuse Me, but Your Hair is on Fire, Part 1 of 3. For more free writing resources and tips to help and entertain you, please be sure to click subscribe. The words substitute teacher evoke images of downtrodden wretches with bullseyes on their foreheads and kick me signs taped to their backs. Wretches bombarded by spitballs and paper airplanes. Yet, whether they're known as subs, teachers on call, or supply teachers, it is still the same glorious job. I should know, since in addition to my careers as a corporate commercial lawyer, full-time classroom teacher, poet, and writer, I chose to substitute teach. People were horrified at this perceived masochism, except for my young nephew, who was intrigued. Tell me another teacher story. The job certainly had its moments, like developing a sudden case of laryngitis while teaching grade 8s, or having had an entire class bellow a staggered chorus of sonorous moos a la Cow Days, a South Park episode. Regardless, it was not only fun but a great opportunity to interact with new staff and students while being exposed to a wealth of fascinating knowledge. Apart from the students who attempted to have a day off at my expense, there were minor annoyances, as is the case with any job. It was my practice to arrive early in the morning to review lesson plans and prepare for any surprises. Before I could even get to that point, though, I often had to grope around in the dark in a strange classroom for several minutes just to find the light switch. When I was finally able to see, I frequently discovered there were no lesson plans, or if there were, they were saved onto a flash drive with no available laptops. True to the Boy Scouts motto, be prepared, I always brought along a bag of tricks for such situations. I also quickly learned to keep a change of clothes in the trunk of my car. Arriving at work in a dress and high heels was not conducive to being told I would be going on an outing to plant trees, or it was track and field day at the local stadium. Surprise! Any experienced teacher will tell you they can size up the tenor of a room in a matter of seconds. Kittens or tigers? Generally, it was some sort of hybrid situation, but when the tigers did come out to play, of course, almost every student asked, "Where's the real teacher?" To which I simply replied with a glazed look, "I don't know. I just walked in off the street, and nobody has caught me yet." Although I had specific areas of specialization, I was nevertheless called in to teach all levels from kindergarten to grade 12. Each grade presented its own set of idiosyncrasies, which made for enjoyable challenges. Kindergarten, for instance, was light years harder to teach than high school physics. I commend kindergarten teachers and would nominate them for medals of bravery. By way of illustration, one morning before the bell rang to start the school day, 4 of my kindies were crying because they wanted their mums, while another child ran into the hallway and hid inside a locker, refusing to come out. Since one of my specialties is languages, French immersion in particular, a program requiring instruction to be exclusively in French, the students called me Madame. A kindergarten class was returning from the library with me right before lunch. There were only a few minutes to go before the bell, so I had asked them to sit together and read their books. A very wise cherub proceeded to look up at me and said, "But, Madame, we're just in kindergarten. We don't know how to read." Hey everyone! For more free writing resources and tips to help and entertain you, please be sure to click subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and leave a comment. For poetry, my book, Shards of Crystal, is available on Amazon. Thanks again, and stay tuned for a new video every Wednesday.